Alright everyone, welcome back to more Digimon World 2003 and I am Jay. Alright, so I believe in the last episode we done the car battles and I actually, when I was looking back at my like last part, old footage and stuff, I actually thought I'd done whatever I was supposed to do in this area, but I'm guessing I didn't. I may have even said it in the let's start there. I may have even said it in their tutorial. Um, about you know, so I'm gonna do this, blah 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 blah. But then I didn't think I did it in the last part in the what you know what I was doing. So yeah, I do apologize for that. I haven't recorded. This is like the first recording I'm doing for this year, 2013. Last one was like November, if that. No, it probably wasn't even November. It was probably, well, it might have been November, maybe. It was definitely like before December, Christmas time. So it's either November or October. So you know, about a couple of months. So I recorded the last part. Mainly just because of sorting out where I am, and I've been, you know, I've got some new games and stuff, been playing the Wii U and that. So yeah, different reasons. But we're back. I'm getting back into it again. And yeah, so we're back in. Of course, we're trying to move on with the plot now, the story. We're back in the. I never get this right. I think it's the Amaterasu server or whatever. And basically, why I'm kicking here for Cardmon is because now we're in a new area. Technically, you can fight a stronger Cardmon. Well, I think it's still the same Cardmon, but you get a higher booster, depending on where you are. You should be at yeah. So if you can take out this one, you're pretty much fine. It's the same strength as the one in the south sector, but you just get a better booster. You know, booster packs. So this is a good place. This is what I show up there. You get booster 6B. That's where you start to get the ultimate cards, strong cards. As the opponents start to get stronger, and you get like is there anything? Oh, whoops! Is there anything over there? And you get like oh, there is. Night shield. Don't know if it's any good. I don't really use shields anyway. Yeah, and they tend to drop pretty good, you know, monster cards, ultimates and stuff, and you get like their there's no bug bar. They don't really use shields anyway. Yeah, and you get some of the better PG cards as well. And obviously, like I think like the furthest part of this sector you can get 7 Bs, I think. I don't think you get much difference in the water one. You might do, but I don't think so. If I can get it, no. So if I could get it, I would show you it, but I don't think so. Not until you get like to the south sector or something. Then things start to change, I think. Yeah, Digimon is still here. You have to, of course, fish. I think that's the only time you really see him. Otherwise, I think it's pretty much Digimon, which is the new enemy of this area. Yeah, so if I didn't ever said before, this the whole Amaterasu server is literally, you know, a darker, more harder version of a Suka server. So everything is, you know, it's harder. You know, this is way higher level than a, you know, like a Suka server sort of thing. You know, you're gonna see really strong champions, ultimates, and megas pretty much. That's why I'm a Mega Digimon. I'm at level 48. I've already done the next area, which we've got to beat the leader. Because mainly our goal is to find the Digi Egg of, I think it's knowledge, to get a Digimon. But because we don't really have anywhere to go, you know, we don't. Okay, it's in this sector. Where? Or server, I should say. Where is it? It could be anywhere. You can't talk to anyone because, apart from Kenny, of course, but we don't know where he is because, you know, everyone's been turned. The AOA, they're dumb, but they're not that dumb to tell you. You know, the cronies are kind of dumb, but you know, they're not going to tell you. Oh yeah, I know, but I don't even know what it is. Which is going to lead to my little bit of a rant my start to find out I don't actually like this of the part of it, but you know. But yeah, you can fight here, and I think you can get maybe 7Bs here. But anyway, we want to go to what would be Siu City. This is Qinglong. Should be Qinglong City. Qinglong? Yeah. There we go. Now, if you try and go to ZQ, which is basically the Suzaku, the one in the south sector, you know, remember the one with Phoenix Bay, and then you had the earthquake, and then we went in and Jungle Grove or whatever it is, and or the temple, you know, and fought those Numemon. Well, if you go there, basically, oh sorry, yeah, gonna cough there. Basically, if you go there, there'll be some guards blocking your way, and if you speak to them, they'll say, "Oh, you got the Crony ID," which is basically what Kenny gave us. They'll be like, "Oh, sorry, we can't let you through. You need a higher authority." So that's why we need to go here first. Anyway, what does this guy have to say? "You've got the Crony ID, so you're one of us. Go ahead, relax." Thanks, dude. What a dimwit. Anyway, as you may have noticed, there's none of the windmills are working, and that's because there's no Airdramon. I don't know if I ever show you this, but in Siu City, there's an Airdramon here, and even though he's sleeping all the time, he's actually the reason why the windmills are powered, and it's like electricity powered. I think it also has something to do with the Matrix Chamber. They'll get into that later on. This will all tie in later on in the story. And yeah, they're all stocked because obviously there's stuff in here. I haven't really looked in the store. I don't think there's much different to like the black market in Isuka. But you can. I'm gonna have a quick look. I had a look in was it ZQ when I was doing the practice run. They've got like some better weapons in there. One that maybe reduces your speed a bit too much. But see what you think. Yeah, pretty much the same. Like I said, that reduces my speed. I mean, it might be better. I may look at that and think, oh, I'm not going to lose much of my speed, but I think my speed is like 500 and something, so I think I'm losing quite a lot of, you know, speed there. And it gets very important. If you never train your speed, that can be your downfall because, you know, some enemies get really fast sometimes. Especially a certain Snymon, which I don't know if we've encountered yet, but I'm sure we will. Yes. Don't want to get into that. Yeah, so, okay, we haven't really got any ultimates apart from Garbagemon, which, you know, is a brown, and brown don't take any little colour blocks. As you can see, there's 0, so you can pretty much have a Mega in the brown and you can use it and you'll be like, oh yeah, this is easy, I don't have to worry about the stupid little, you know, the colour points. It's kind of like sacrifices in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, you need like 1 block for a champion and then you can summon it. You know, you need 2 blocks for an ultimate, blah blah blah. The only downfall of these, because they're so, you could say, a bit OP, you can have like loads of powerful megas and just summon them, is that there's so many different ways to destroy brown cards, and that's basically why. So if you're going to use brown cards, just be careful, because I mean, I know I've used a brown deck and it's pretty much been, you know, overpower in a way, kind of, but some of these guys, if you do battle them, they are quite hard, so be prepared. And obviously here you can buy more stuff. I'm actually gonna buy a couple of Chaos Viruses, only a couple, because I'm sure I'm not gonna get any of them. I'm sure I'll pick them up. I mean, heck, if you defeat Cardmon, you could probably pick those ultimate up anyway. So, some PG cards are harder to get, so I sometimes buy them if I see them. No, I do get annoyed where I buy something and I win it not too long and I'm later and I'm like, ah. So yeah, no point talking to these. It's just like oink oink oink, rapper wheel, blah blah. Anyway, if we turn them all into Oinkmon, it'll be easy. Anyway, got style. I talk about lazy, if you ask me. They're obviously scared of humans, other humans. That's why, you know. Of course, you've got you know, Piximon and blah blah blah. Basically, everything's normal, apart from you can't talk to anyone. So, everyone who opposes us gets turned into Oinkmon. I wonder what the boss is going to do with them, though. Old MacDonald had a farm, but it was only pigs. What do you have to say, Mr. Leader? Comrade, let me welcome you. Yeah, anyway. Qinglong Chief. DJ of knowledge? You know where it is? I don't know what you're... I don't know that. I don't know that either, but why are you asking? You... Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. I don't know that either. I didn't ask you a question before. Oh dear. Anyway, you're not one of us. And what if I'm not? You can do about it. I'll capture you like everybody else. Oh, okay. Alright, let's begin. Now, I'm just going to put it out there. I didn't struggle with this boss. However, I found this a little bit harder than the next boss to come, which is kind of bad if you think about it. But I think it's just because of type matchup, put it that way. I'm not really sure what type Deltamon is. I think he's dark, but his attack is like oh, my throat's going funny today. His attack is fire, but I think his type is dark. And I can't remember what type kind of takes out dark. There isn't really... I mean, you've got Angemon, but it doesn't really have, like, normal kind of angelly... Unless it's wind, I don't know. Something strange like that. Like, I think Thunder is, like, strong against Machine, which I would have expected Water because, you know, Rust and stuff, but... I don't know. It does get a bit confusing sometimes. I want to share the experience, so I'm going to do the best, pretty much the best DNA Digivolve. I mean, they're probably a better one, but this one's pretty good, as you guys are assuming before. Metagroomon or more Greymon. I'm still not going to tell you who it is, though, if you don't know. I'm sure if you're Digimon fans watching this, you'll know. At least if you've seen the first Digimon World movie, and that's all I'm going to say. But it's pretty awesome, so... His attack, you know, it's pretty powerful. Yeah. And yes, I am eventually going to get him as a normal, you know, Digivolution. I mean, look at that. I didn't kill him, but 1,600 is pretty good. It's powerful. It is. You know, that's a lot of damage in this game, really. If you're doing around the thousands and stuff, then you know you're doing good. I mean, you could probably do this at a lower level, but I'd rather not struggle. And you know, I'm not doing like an emulator, so I can't like save state and be like, oh, try again. I don't want to do that either. You know, obviously if you're save state and you could probably, if your training didn't go well, you could load state. But again, just do what I do. If your train doesn't go too well, save it before you train. Go train, and if it sucks, just reset your game and do it again. If you have the patience, of course. Because I know some people. I mean, I'm a patient. I can be patient in RPGs because you need patience. But there's only so much, you know. I'm sure you can agree with me. Why do you think I never finish half the RPGs? I mean, okay, I've probably finished about 4, and I've played probably about 8. So, I think about 4. I've probably played more, but I can't really remember. That rhymed. Nearly got him. Chimuramon, not too bad. Dark Elemental used to screw me over when I was younger. I don't know why. I think I was just underleveled and just kept owning me. Especially I think against Gallantmon. I just got owned, you know, and that used to irritate me. But that was back when I refused to do so much grinding because I was a kid and I was so bored. I wanted to carry on, but now I'm older. I'm a little bit more nerdy. I'm a bit more dedicated to it. I don't mind as much, you know. Plus I do kind of know this game anyway, so yeah, it wasn't too bad. Now luckily, obviously, like I say, I can defeat the next one. I'm not going to do it in this recording, but that means I don't have to go back and train. But before, because we're going to find the Digi Acknowledge soon, before we go back, I may do some training here to save me some time. Maybe, I'm not too sure. I may debate about that, but I'll do that off screen. Anyway, we get the Blue ID pass, and this is the pass we need to get to ZooQ. It might come in handy. Yes, it will, sir. Yep, no Digi Acknowledge what's going on in the real world. Back to the old same street corner. Traffic lights are going mad. Traffic jam going on here. Major traffic jam. Computers see ya. Computer Saya? What is going on? Shut up! I can't hear my phone! Get off your phone. What? What should I do? Where's the police? Yeah, you're damn right. Where is the police when you need him? Oh dear. Oh dear. What are we gonna do about it, man? What are we gonna do? I don't know what the AOA is planning, but I'm not gonna let the AOA have their way. That's right. Leaving it up to another kid again. Qing Long Tower, let's go. Alright, so I'm pretty much gonna end it here. I'm just gonna go and save. These guys, even if you speak to them, they're not gonna be like, oh my god, you killed our leader. They ain't gonna know any different. So, yeah. pretty much. Actually, I think I'm gonna rest. I'm just gonna rest quickly. But there isn't too much to do here, really. I mean, you can hang around and get some boosters if you want. I'm probably gonna do it off screen. I think in the next area, the Suzaku is where he starts to get like the free cards and he starts to get a bit more difficult. If you're a Mega and you're at least my level, I'd say you'd probably still be able to take it out. It's when you get to the 4 ones, the most powerful, you know, the stronger card ones, which I'd say is equivalent to a Mega basically. Then you've got, you know, you've got to be a fair amount of level. They run quite a lot, those ones, I will admit. Cowards, really. But anyway, I've been Jay from the GameBustersUK. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Digimon World 2003. I believe it's part 35. So yeah, pretty much should be straight sailing. I'll explain how do we sort of get to ZQ City, because we can't get the normal way. Yeah, we can't go the normal way. It's basically blocked off. But I'll explain that next time. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you in part 36.